being an advocate for kids and for teens, that my message got across of how important these youth are to our community, to our future, and that we really need to care for them and give them a place to be themselves in a safe way. So we just purchased the Old Methodist Church in downtown Saco for the teen center, and my heart is filled when I think about it, and that they can go there and they can play foosball. There's going to be sewing machines, they can do theater, they can have spaghetti suppers, and it's a great spot downtown. The community has come together. The school buses are going to bring the kids from the middle school down there, so parking's not going to be an issue, and it is also going to be used for the seniors because it's diagonal to where the Wardwell is, and so the seniors are going to have a floor in the building as well. So it's really a way to show the community that we care about them, to show the kids that we care about them and that we value them. As a counselor, I sit on 4 different committees or commissions. I sit on the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board. I sit on the Conservation Commission. I sit on the Coastal Waters Commission, and I sit on the Shoreline Commission. So what I am working on with the Conservation Commission is getting GPS points, so we have actual data to use to connect the existing trails like Saco Bay trails, the eastern trails, with open space and city-owned property, and create that link to all of these spaces. So find ways to connect from the ocean over to the Goosefair Brook, you know, back into town, back up to the heath, over by the river, and come on down, and let's make it so that it's a corridor for animals and wildlife, and it's a place for people to enjoy the outdoors, be physically fit, and show their kids what's so important about nature, and that we can enjoy it. So it shows our priorities. So our priorities are caring about the environment, caring about our youth, and creating an infrastructure that supports businesses to support all the good things that are happening. What's happened with Camp Ellis is all of the erosion. We know all about the erosion. It's horrifying. People's houses are falling in the ocean, and it's a Saco problem. It's a whole city of Saco problem because it's big bucks. And I've listened to some people say, well, you know, it doesn't really affect me. Why don't they just, you know, let's not worry about them and spend all our money down there. But let me just tell you that that's an economic engine for our entire city. It's a huge tax base. And imagine if there was a sinkhole in a different ward and a house was falling in. Everybody would be all about it. But here we've already lost 38 houses, and we need to have that urgency for each and every one of those houses that are still vulnerable. I'm proud to be a woman on the city council, but I'm only one of 7, and I feel very strongly that to advocate for our community, the city council needs to reflect what the community looks like, and to be 1 out of 7 does not reflect our community. So I take that seriously. I'm Lynn Copeland, your Ward 4 City Councilwoman, and I'd be honored to have your vote this election, November 5th.